brushing. Oh my God, brushing, brushing, brushing. I cannot even tell you how important that is. Regardless of what method of extension you have, especially if you have great lengths, if you have keratin fusion extension, your brushing, it's a must. And the way you brush, it makes all the difference. And you should not wait till it's almost at the end of the extension and you have some problem with shedding or matting, and then you start brushing. It sounds very like easy, but in so many ways, a lot of people are afraid of using a brush the way they should. This brush has the bristles that are long and they go over the bonds. They are very, very important part of extension care. What you need to do always, 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 one, do not brush your hair when your hair is wet. The hair stretches and it is very, very difficult to keep the hair healthy that way. So you want to use that, and you want that to completely go against your scalp. With many, many methods, they recommend that not go on the scalp. This needs to go in your bonds. You need to feel that right at the scalp, right in between the bonds. And as you see, these bristles, what they're going to do in so many ways, let me explain it this way. When we grabbing or when we're doing hair extension, we generally take about a quarter square inch of hair. On that quarter square inch, hypothetically, you have about 20 strands. The first 2 or 3 strands that they're going to naturally shed, they're just going to be a little bit loose. And then the one right next to it going to be a little bit loose. At first, you don't really realize that, but since on the bottom, they're attached to the strands or to the bonds, so they don't go anywhere. They don't come in the shower. So what happens in just a few weeks, the ones that have shedded from this and the ones have shedded from that, they start having a party and they start marrying each other. And that's what's causing the matting and tangling right at the bonds. If you actually wait and you don't brush your hair from scalp to ends, and once they start forming a mat, you will really have a hard time trying to separate them. And then it makes the extension just kind of uncomfortable in so many ways. And eventually that causes damage. So I am repeating this: brush, brush, brush 2 or 3 times a day, and more at the end of it. So don't forget that.